Welcome back to the Lions franchise here in Madden 07 as we're coming off a big win against the Packers in week 3. And next up we have the greatest show on turf, the St. Louis Rams, who had not moved back to Los Angeles at this point, but they still have a pretty damn good team. Guys like Marshall Faulk, Steven Jackson, Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce, and of course Mark Bulger at quarterback make up one of the best offenses in the NFL. We're sitting pretty at 2-1 on top of the division after beating Green Bay. But this looks to be the toughest matchup of the season as we kick it off to start this one. Back to return is going to be Sean McDonald. He takes it up the middle and gets up to the 20, and that's where this Rams offense will set up shop. First and 10, here's the pitch out to Faulk. Lehman just whiffs there, but Faulk's tackled for a short loss. Second and 10 now, as here's a handoff to Faulk once again. He cuts it inside, and Faulk with a nice run this time. He'll pick up the first. So new set of downs. Here's Bulger dropping back. Looks right side. That's going to be caught by Isaac Bruce, who's tackled just short of the marker. Second and inches now. Empty set for the Rams. Here's Bulger, and he's hit as he throws. Incomplete. That's going to lead to a 3rd and 1. Here's the fake. Bulger looking. Throws left side, and it's going to be tipped away by Ernie Sims. And now we get the football after a punt. So here's a counter. Sean Bryson gets blown up in the backfield. He'll lose a yard. Second and 11. Here's Josh McCown dropping back. Throws left side. It's going to be caught by Mike Williams just short of the marker. That leads to a 3rd and inches now. And this time Kevin Jones gets a handoff, cuts it back, and he picks up the first down and then some. New set of downs for the Lions here. First and 10. McCown will drop back. Looking. Throws over the middle, and it's going to be caught by Scotty Vines as he's across midfield. So new set of downs once again. Here's McCown dropping back, looking down the field. He decides to scramble, throws last second, that's nearly picked off. We got really lucky there. Second and 10 now. And here's McCown. Rams ring the blitz. McCown gets it away, finds a wide open Dan Campbell. He'll pick up the first down, just biting some kneecaps all the while. First and 10, handoff to Jones. He's not going to get much of anything, actually only a yard there. Now second and 9, counter to Jones this time, and this time it's a little better. He picks up about 4. That leads to a 3rd and about 5. McCown throws, and he's nearly picked off, and that's going to lead to a Jason Hanson, who I like to call Jason Handsome, as I've said before. He makes a 49-yard field goal to give us a 3-0 lead. So now the Rams have the football back with about 4:08 to go in the first quarter. Faulk with a nice run. He picks up a nice gain and a first down. So now, under 4 minutes to go in the quarter, here's Bulger looking. He has time, and he's going to throw it deep right side, and that is going to be tipped away by Dre Bly. That could have been bad. Second and 10 now. Bulger will drop back. He looks, throws right side, caught by Torrey Holt. He's tackled just shy of midfield, and that'll be a new set of downs for the Rams. Now, here's Bulger on the play fake. He's going to let it fly left side, looking for Isaac Bruce, and he's going to find him for the touchdown. Fernando Bryant just got absolutely smoked by the future Hall of Famer. And Dre Bly, who, of course, is playing his old team, he's gotten smoked a few times this season, but Bryant seems to get smoked more than Bly does. And this is just a really bad play. He didn't turn around in time, and you can't give Isaac Bruce that much time to get behind you. But it's 7-3 Rams as they kick it off. Back to return is going to be Eddie Drummond, and there's some nice blocking left side. Drummond breaks a tackle. He stiff arms a defender, and Drummond gets up to the 35. So really nice return to respond to the touchdown. So now first and 10, handoff to Jones. He breaks a tackle, and Kevin Jones, he's had some struggles so far this season, but he's looking good so far in this game as he picks up the first. And now here's another handoff to Jones, and I spoke too soon because he gets blown up for a 3-yard loss. Second and 13, Rams bring the blitz. Here's a throw to Vines. He makes the grab, and he coughs it up. Picked up by the Rams, but in my opinion, Vines didn't make a football move. So behind that logic, I definitely challenge this play. And you see, he didn't even make a football move. That's definitely a drop. But guess how they call this? They would confirm the rule on the field instead of reversing it. I mean, that's just PS2 Madden logic, I guess. But at any rate, the Rams have the football now as Faulk goes up the middle, gets only a yard. Now second and 9. Here's the pitch right side to Faulk. And he's stuck in traffic now. And Faulk isn't going to go very far before Sean Cody just takes him out. No gain on the play. Now third and 9 as we hit 2 minutes left in the quarter. And Bulger just misfires, so it's a ball don't lie situation. We're facing a 3rd and 6 here as McCown throws right side to Roy Williams, who makes his first grab of the game for the first. Second and 10 now. Here's McCown Looking. He rolls to his left. And he has to make a decision soon. And he's going to throw it deep. There's Corey Bradford making the grab. Just shy of the 35 in Rams territory. So now here's Jones up the middle. He gets a very healthy gain of about 9 yards. That leads to a 3rd and inches. We're going to give it to Jones again, and I should have just cut it inside, but instead I went outside. And now we're going to go for it on 4th and 2 because Scared Monday don't make none. And McCown can't find anybody. I just throw it up for a good arm punt. Corey Chavis picks it off. And instead of a turnover and downs, it's just a turnover, which kind of hurts the Rams. Here's Bulger going left side to Kevin Curtis. He's tackled just short of the marker. That'll end the first quarter. We trail 3-7. So now 2nd and 3 to open up the second. Here's Bulger. Hit as he throws. He's going to find Collins, who's tackled well short of the marker. Actually lost a yard on the play. 3rd and 4. Bulger throws over the middle. He finds Dane Looker. I barely know her. And he gets the first down. 2nd and 8 now. Here's a pitch out to Marshall Faulk. And he absolutely put me in a spin cycle there. I was trying to tackle him with Boss Bailey. I ended up getting the tackle. But now 3rd and 3 is here. And Bulger throws it. And that's tipped into the air. Nearly picked off by multiple Lions. And we'll get the ball back on a punt. So now here's McCown. Looking over the middle. Finds Mike Williams, who's actually not dropping passes today, which I'm pretty happy about. That's a first down. Now 2nd and 10. Here's Jones getting outside. Stiff arms a defender. Trucks through another guy, and he gets the first in the Rams territory. Jones is looking a lot better in this game than he had previously, as McCown is just going to scramble here and dives forward for the first down. 3rd and 10 now, as we look to get some points on the board here. McCown rolls to his right, and he just has to throw this one up, and it's nearly in triple coverage there, but it's incomplete. We end up just punting it instead of kicking a field goal. I think Hanson probably would have just missed it if I tried, as Falk gets a nice gain of about 6. 2nd and 4. Hand off to Falk again. He's tackled just shy of the marker. That'll lead to a 3rd and inches. Draw play to Falk this time, and he's going to get the first down and then some. He's up to about the 35 before he's pushed out. So now, new set of downs. Here's Bulger. Throwing off play action. He's going to find Walker, who's into Lions territory now. So now we're past the halfway point in the second quarter. Here's Steven Jackson. We haven't seen a lot of him yet. He gets a nice gain there. And now here's Bulger throwing over the middle, finds Holt, and he's going to be tackled at about the 32. So the Rams are really, really moving on this drive. Bulger gets hit last second. That's going to be incomplete to the left side. Now 2nd and 10. Here's Bulger again, looking to throw, taking his sweet time, and he's going to be brought down for the sack. He just held the ball way too long. I believe that was Sean Rogers who got to him. So now it's 3rd down. He's looking to get to Bruce again, but this time Fernando Bryant has good coverage, and the Rams end up punting it away. So now we have the football once again. Still a very low-scoring game as McCown's going to scramble. There's so much space in front of him. They're not respecting his athleticism. He's no Michael Vick or anything like that, but McCown can boogie a little bit. That's a first down. And now McCown will just dump it off to Jones. He has some space. He's going to get across midfield before getting pushed out of bounds. We actually hit the 2-minute warning before that play, and now here's McCown throwing left side. It's going to be caught by Vines. He has been such a huge surprise so far in this first year of the franchise. 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Jones. He's going to cough it up, and it's going to be picked up by the Rams. Just a spot of bad luck for us right there as the Rams look to make this a 2-score game before the half. Here's a throw right side to Torrey Holt, who just burns Dre Bly, and they're in the Lions territory once again. Here's Bulger on 1st and 10. Hit as he throws, and that's incomplete. I could have picked that off if I got to Lehman sooner. But now 2nd and 10, and Bulger lets it fly into double coverage, and Kenoy Kennedy with a pick. He'll get tackled inside the 5. And now we have a minute to get down the field and get some kind of points on the board. There's Sean Bryson with a nice run there. He picks up about 9, or about 8, I would say. We go no huddle. We're just going to give it to him one more time, set us up a little bit, and he gets a nice gain in the first down, and we use our second timeout. Remember, we wasted the first one on the challenge. As McCown throws left side, he's going to find Mike Williams. We're going to have to move with a little more urgency here. So we're going no huddle. Now 2nd and 5 with 34 seconds and counting. Here's McCown looking over the middle. He's going to find the fullback, Corey Schlesinger. He's going to get tackled across midfield. And now time is winding down. We have about 19 seconds now. And here's the throw left side. Caught Brian Calhoun, the rookie out of Wisconsin, with a nice gain. He'll get tackled inside the 20, and we'll burn our timeout. So now 12 seconds to go. McCown throws a fade to Mike Williams. That's going to be incomplete. We have 8 more seconds to maybe run 2 more plays, and now we're going to throw a fade left side. This time Williams comes down with it. Touchdown Lions as we take a lead right before the half. It's 10-7 as we squib kick it, and it bounces out of bounds for God knows what reason. Just my luck, I guess. But now the Rams have a chance to let one fly to possibly take the lead before the half. Here's Bulger. He just dumps it off the Falk, and we get away with a very obvious face mask. So we'll go into the half with a 10-7 lead. I'm not going to complain about that. So now second half, we have the football here, and we're near the 35 as McCown's going to be brought down for the sack. Just held the ball way too long. 2nd and 15 now. McCown's had a pretty solid game for the most part, but he's going to get sacked again. And I know people are going to complain about play action, but we're running the ball pretty well. So I don't think it's that egregious that we're running play action, as Vines just doesn't make the grab there, and we go 3 and out to open up the second half. Rams with the football here. Here's Marshall Falk. He's going to run through a couple defenders, picks up a few yards, about 6 actually. 2nd and 4. Here's Bulger looking over the middle, and that's tipped into the air by Bullocks and picked off by Kennedy. Kennedy's second pick of the game, and he'll get tackled at midfield. So now we have a chance to make this a 2-score game. 3rd down, though. Here's McCown. He's going to scramble. Nobody's really spying him here. You would think with him having some pretty good runs earlier in the game, they'd probably put a spy on him at this point, but they're still not respecting him and his ability to run the football. Here's the throw right side. I don't know how Vines caught that, but I'm not going to complain. It's a 1st down for us. 1st and 10 now. Counter play, and Jones gets blown up in the backfield. I think people should complain more about me running the counter plays than they do about play action, but that's neither here nor there, and this is just a complete foobar. Nothing doing there. We end up just kicking a field goal to make it 13-7, and the Rams really haven't scored a whole lot for how explosive their offense is supposed to be, but trust me when I say that's about to change. Falk picks up 7 there, 2nd and 3. Draw play to Falk this time, and he's going to rush forward for the 1st down. So now 1st and 10, draw play. Falk up the middle, and he picks up about 3. Now it's going to be 2nd and 7. Here's Bulger looking, throws left side, and good God almighty, Isaac Bruce just absolutely shook Fernando Bryant and got a big gain out of it. So 1st and 10, hand off to Falk, gets away from Bailey, breaks a couple more tackles before Lehman finally brings him down, only a yard after all that effort. 2nd and 9, here's the pitch out to Falk. Plenty of space in front of him, and Falk is going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. Daniel Bullocks got blown back on that play, and the Rams will take a 1-point lead. Look, I get it's Aries season, but these Rams got to chill out. Here's a kick off to Drummond. Drummond's always dangerous when it comes to returning. He's going to get this one up to about the 40, up to the 39 to be exact, and he's had some good returns so far. It's only a matter of time before he really goes off for us in the return game, as Jones gets a nice gain, getting across the 40 of the Rams and the 1st down. Here's McCown looking right side, lets it fly, and Dan Campbell can't make the play. Good defense there. I believe that was Adam Archuleta making the play. Now here's McCown. Here's the throw right side, caught by Schlesinger. I don't actually think that was Archuleta because I don't remember him playing for the Rams. I think he might have been on the name redacteds, the Washington team at this point. There's a run by Jones who picks up the 1st down. Now here's McCown letting it fly left side, and Mike Williams can't make the play. Good defense there for the Rams. And now 2nd down. Here's a throw right side, caught by Campbell. He runs over a defender. Dan Campbell gets tackled inside the 10. This man is just tenacious. Now 1st and goal, handoff to Jones. He runs up the middle, gets up to about the 5. And now 2nd and goal. Here's McCown. He'll drop back, and he's going to scramble. McCown, he's going to dive into the end zone for the touchdown. That's what they get for not putting a spy on him. We're going to go for 2 here. McCown scanning the field. They're really not rushing anybody. And we throw it left side. It's tipped away incomplete. So now we're just up by 5. A minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Here is Bulger on the play fake. Throws left side. There's Bruce again. He spins out Bullocks, and Bryant makes a potentially touchdown-saving tackle there. Oh, I think the other 2 guys would have got him, but still. Here's a handoff to Falk now, and he'll pick up about 5. He's over 100 yards now. Almost said Bulger there for some reason. Mark Bulger is definitely not a scrambler at all. 2nd and 4 after a 6-yard gain. Here's Bulger looking, and he throws right side, and that's nearly picked off. We really could have used that one right there, but just wasn't meant to be. I think that would have been Kennedy's 3rd, As Bulger on third down throws right side, and it's going to be caught. Kevin Curtis just mossed Jamar Fletcher. Good Lord. If you're getting mossed by Kevin Curtis, you got a problem, buddy. So now they go for 2 here, and Falk just bounces off a defender to get the 2-point conversion, and now it's a 3-point game, 22-19. 7 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here's a handoff to Jones. He gets blown back, and that's how we'll end the third. We're down by 3, and this fourth quarter is going to be crazy. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. 3rd and 12 now as we enter the fourth quarter. McCown throws offside, and it's incomplete. I think that should have been DPI, but we're not that lucky. So now the Rams have the football here. Here's a pitch out to Falk. He jukes out a defender, and he'll get the first down up to about the 37. It's a new set of downs for the Ramies. Here's Bulger, throws offside. That's going to be picked off. Bryant gets his redemption, and he's going to break a tackle, and he's pushed out at about the 30. So after getting burned all game, he finally gets a little get back. And now here's the throw right side. Caught. Roy Williams is going to get into the end zone for the touchdown, and we take the lead back. It's 26-22, as we're definitely not going to go for 2 this time. There's no point in doing so. Here's a handoff to Falk up the middle. He breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. He was tackled by his former teammate, Dre Bly. And now here's a handoff to Falk. He breaks another tackle, but this time Sean Rogers just lays him down for a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12. Here's a handoff to Jackson as Lehman tackles him. That's only going to be about 2 yards gained on the play. Now 3rd down. Fake by Bulger. He throws over the middle, finds Bruce, and he's going to be tackled just short of the marker, and they're going to go for it. 4th and 1. Handoff to Falk. Falk goes up the middle, and he's in the Lions territory, and he picks up the first. And then Kenoy Kennedy gets called for a 5-yard face mask, so add 5 onto that play. Under 5 minutes to go in the game now. Here's Bulger. He has time, throws left side. That's going to be caught by Bruce. He coughs it up, and we try to pick it up, but Marshall Falk is right there to recover it. I am so sick. And now Falk runs up the middle, breaks a tackle. He's going to get up to the 5, and now they're going to make us pay for not getting that fumble. 1st and goal, Jackson gets the handoff. He's going to get tackled into the end zone for the touchdown, and the Rams have taken the lead. We're just going back and forth in the second half. Can you believe there were only 17 points scored between us two in the first half? I mean, good God. Now here's Drummond on the return again. Plenty of blocking on the left side, and then Drummond cuts it back inside, and Drummond, I told you guys earlier, it was only a matter of time, and there's no time like the present. He takes it all the way to the Casa to make it a 33-29 game. Such a clutch play by Mr. Drummond. And now we have to make it stop defensively. 3rd down for the Rams. Here's a play fake. Bulger throws right side. He finds Holt. And Holt will pick up the first down just shy of the 45. So time's winding down. About 3.5 to go before the end of the game. Bulger throws over the middle. Finds Bruce. He's tackled across midfield. That's going to make it a 2nd and 2. Pitch out to Falk, and Hall can't get him. Sims can't get him, and then he gets hit hard by Kennedy, but not before he gets the first down. 2nd and 6. We're approaching the 2-minute warning. Here's Jackson getting loose. Steven Jackson hasn't run a whole lot, but when he's been on the field, he's been great for the Rams as they're approaching 500 yards of total offense. Here's the counter to Jackson. Sims can't get him, and Jackson's going to just drag the defender all the way to the 1. Got to get a stop here. Here's the pitch left side. Jackson gets a block, and he's going to dive in for the touchdown as the Rams take the lead back just before the 2-minute warning. And now Josh McCown has to work his magic. He throws left side, and it's caught by Marcus Pollard, who's been quiet so far this season as the 2nd tight end on the team. We get the 2-minute warning. Here's the counter to Jones, and Jones gets a solid game before stepping out. Now it's going to lead to a 3rd and short. McCown looking right side, and Scotty Vines with a big grab. He doesn't get out of bounds, but we have all 3 timeouts, and we have plenty of time to at least get a field goal here. As McCown throws over the middle, he's going to find Roy Williams, who's up to the 34. Minute 17 to go now. Here's McCown looking, and he's going to throw left side, and it's caught. Corey Bradford, who's been quiet so far this season, gets up to the 20, and now we can kind of just take our time here. McCown looks right side, caught by Vines, and Vines is going to get tackled at the 1-yard line. And we're going to run the clock down as much as possible. I don't want to give the Rams another shot at it. And Corey Schlesinger is going to punch it in for the touchdown. He's been playing really well as of late, so it's only right I let him get the go-ahead touchdown. We have taken the lead with not too much time left for the Rams to do anything, and we just need one more stop from this defense. We haven't gotten a lot of stops in the second half, but there's 1 second to go. 3rd and 10, last chance for the Rams. Bulger throws it deep, looking for Torrey Holt. He makes the grab, but his little brother tackles him. Terrence Holt, our backup free safety, the younger brother of Torrey Holt, makes the tackle after Torrey makes the grab, and it's a touchdown-saving tackle and a game-clinching one as well. Poetic justice right here as we survive an absolute shootout with the Rams. 40-36 is your final. What a game this was. This is absolutely the game of the year so far for us, and this was an exciting one to play. Definitely very nerve-wracking, but we come out on top. And Josh McCown played great today. 23 of 49, 343, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Also a rush for 46 yards and 4 carries and a touchdown. Kevin Jones had his best game of the season up to this point, 74 yards on 19 carries. He did have a fumble, but still a solid game. All 3 of our running backs did pretty well. Roy Williams, of course, had 58 yards and a touchdown on 3 catches. Daniel Bullock, 7 tackles, 2 TFLs, and 3 pass deflections. Kanoy Kennedy, of course, had 2 interceptions, 5 tackles, and a pass deflection. Rogers came up with a sack for us. On the flip side, Mark Bulger had a solid game as well. 18 of 35, 359, 2 touchdowns, and those 3 picks were really rough. But Marshall Falk, at 34 years old, ran for 168 and a touchdown on 26 carries. Isaac Bruce had a huge game, 169 and a touchdown on 7 catches. Leonard Little had a good game. Corey Chavis, of course, had that pick. And Will Witherspoon, a tackle and 3 pass deflections. So now looking at the weekly awards, Chad Johnson and Justin Miller are your offensive and defensive players of the week for the NFL and the AFC, respectively. Chad Johnson, 8 catches, 145, and 3 touchdowns. Miller had 5 tackles, 2 picks, including a pick 6. And Josh McCown was actually the player of the week offensively for the NFC with his huge performance. And then Brian Urlacher had 8 tackles and a sack and 2 picks for the Bears this week. And he's the defensive player of the week for the NFC. And our horse trailer was Brian Westbrook, who had 136 and a touchdown on 29 carries and 37 yards and 4 catches. So we are going to end with a little breaking news here as we ended up trading Jon Kitna. I did ask you guys a couple of episodes ago what you guys think we should have done with him since he's complaining about not getting playing time. Well, with Matt Hasselbeck out for the season for the Seahawks and Seneca Wallace playing really poorly for them, I decided to trade Kitna back to Seattle, so he makes his return to the Seahawks. In exchange, I get middle linebacker Nico Kudavides, who was a star for Purdue back in the day, and Seneca Wallace as well, and we had a 7th round pick swap. We also made a trade with the Kansas City Chiefs as well, which wasn't a great trade, but with Teddy Lehman playing pretty well and us just getting Nico Kudavides, I decided to trade Rocky Calmes and the Seahawks 7th round pick to the Chiefs for Boomer Grigsby, the middle linebacker, and their 5th round pick as well. So next up for us, we take on the Minnesota Vikings, who are now 1-3 on the season, and the Vikings are an absolute shell of what they used to be. Of course, no more Randy Moss, no more Dante Culpepper. They're just not as good a team as they usually are, so that should be a winnable game for us, especially coming off 2 wins against 2 really good teams in the Packers and Rams. The Vikings should be a cakewalk, and shouldn't really cause us any problems at all in the next episode.